The anticipation surrounding the unexpected ripple effect of Jungkook's red nails has fundamentally challenged how modern pop imagery intersects with corporate luxury, carving out a new subtext for his presence in New York City. Traditionally, high-impact campaigns like his Spring 2026 Calvin Klein denim launch rely on a highly specific brand blueprint, classic 90s Americana, rugged minimalism, and heavy focus on silhouettes like the 90s straight jeans and oversized truckers. By introducing an ultra-vivid, hand-painted pop of crimson into this exact visual matrix, Jungkook effectively disrupts the predictable luxury narrative, infusing a raw, subverted energy that bridges the gap between high commercial fashion and avant-garde street style. This specific choice of crimson carries immense weight across subcultures. It is an assertive color that balances the tough, heavy leather aesthetic of the current era with a fluid, gender-bending approach to personal grooming. For an artist who treats his physical self as an ever-evolving canvas, beautifully integrating intricate full-sleeve tattoos and unconventional styling elements, the manicure fun actions is an deliberate punctuation mark to his personal style evolution. As the digital landscape continues to dissect every pixel of his pre-NYC appearances, the frenzy has given rise to an entire micro-trend within the global community, with custom press on recreations and design concept art exploding across creative platforms. It highlights an unparalleled understanding of detail-oriented visual communication, demonstrating that in a highly saturated media landscape, the smallest deliberate modification can generate more significant conversation than the outfit itself. Rather than presenting a static, polished image tailored entirely to traditional masculine ideals, he leans into a dynamic duality, mixing the structured, historic grit of denim culture with a soft, rebellious edge that keeps the global fashion elite entirely on their toes. This subtle visual tease serves as an artistic prologue to his major brand milestones, ensuring that his role as a global ambassador remains deeply rooted in authentic, unpredictable self-expression that reshapes industry standards one detail at a time. Buzz surrounding Jungkook's world of global fashion and music practically ground to a halt when the first rumors and blurry previews began circulating, hinting that BTS's Jungkook was about to shatter the internet yet again with a visual choice so bold, it instantly stole the spotlight away from his highly anticipated Calvin Klein appearance in New York City. For an artist who has spent the last few years systematically rewriting the rules of modern masculinity, pop stardom, and high fashion, a sudden aesthetic shift is never just a coincidence, it is a calculated cultural event. This time, the frenzy centered entirely around a flash of crimson, as whispers of vibrant red nails say. NT shockwaves through the global fandom and fashion elite alike, proving that his influence extends far beyond the clothes he wears down to the very tips of his fingers. For months, the narrative surrounding the Golden Matinee had been dominated by his historic partnership with Calvin Klein, culminating in his explosive Spring 2026 denim campaign directed by Mert Alas and the subsequent launch of His massively successful capsule collection that blended rugged motorcycle subculture with sleek, 90s minimalism. Yet, just as the world thought they had mapped out his current style era, this unexpected pop of color acted as a beautiful disruption, subverting expectations and proving that his creative evolution is far from static. The choice to sport bold red nails right before making a massive vase splash in NYC highlights an artist completely in tune with the power of visual storytelling, using a traditionally gender-fluid beauty statement to add a layer of fierce, rebellious contrast to the raw, classic Americana aesthetic he has been championing on billboards from Soho to Harajuku. This brilliant juxtaposition between the timeless, stripped-back nature of his denim partnerships and the edgy, contemporary statement of painted nails shows an idol who refuses to be boxed into a singular identity. Historically, the color red carries immense weight in visual media, symbolizing passion, power, danger, and an undeniable command of the room, which perfectly mirrors the magnetic energy he brings to the stage and the camera lens. By integrating such a vivid detail into his look just ahead of a major corporate fashion milestone, he effortlessly bridges the gap between high-end commercial appeal and raw, individualistic underground street style. Fans and fashion commentators immediately began dissecting the potential deeper meanings, wondering if this striking choice hints at a conceptual shift for a future musical era, a sneak peek at an upcoming creative project, or simply a spontaneous expression of personal freedom. The internet erupted with fan art, custom press-on recreations, and endless debates over how this specific shade of crimson complements his iconic sleeve of tattoos, creating a visually rich aesthetic harmony that feels both deeply intimate and profoundly influential. It serves as a reminder of how he treats his body as a fluid canvas, effortlessly mixing Aussie leather racer jackets and baggy 90s straight denim with soft, intentional, and avant-garde grooming choices that challenge antiquated style norms on a daily basis. As the anticipation built for his next moves in the heart of New York, the red nail phenomenon took on a life of its own, overshadowing standard red carpet predictions and turning a simple manicure into the ultimate symbol of modern pop royalty living completely in the moment. It demonstrates an incredible understanding of how small, precise details can create the loudest noise in a digital age, proving that whether he is executing flawless choreography in front of a camera or simply gesturing during a casual preview, every single movement is amplified a million times over. This specific tease acts as the perfect prologue to whatever massive milestone comes next, ensuring that all eyes remain fixed not just on the iconic brand logos he wears, but on the daring, trend-setting spirit of the man himself who continues to redefine what it means to be a global icon. Appearance and style choices often moves faster than official updates, and the recent speculation regarding red nails is a prime example of how digital fan culture creates its own narratives. As of late June 2026, there has been no documented evidence, no photos from public events, no official Calvin Klein promotional material, and no verified social media posts from Jungkook himself that he has adopted red nail polish as part of his aesthetic. When these types of rumors emerge, they typically originate from highly stylized fan edits, creative fan art projects, or even misidentified screenshots from low-resolution videos that fans interpret as a bold new look. It is important to distinguish between his actual public image and the hyper-curated, times fantastical imagery circulating on platforms like TikTok and Instagram, where fans often paint their favorite idols into specific aesthetics to match their own creative visions. In reality, Jungkook's fashion footprint for mid-2026 has been defined by his continued, grounded partnership with Calvin Klein. His current campaign, which focuses on 90s-inspired denim, baggy fits, and clean, monochromatic essentials, emphasizes a lived-in comfort rather than flashy or avant-garde grooming trends. During his recent appearances, including a notable Weverse livestream on June 28, 2026, he appeared in his signature casual style, focusing his engagement on connecting with ARMY through candid, unfiltered conversation rather than showcasing a new fashion statement. He has been quite vocal about his desire for authenticity and his struggle with the pressures of being a global icon, which further reinforces that he is currently leaning toward a more stripped-back, personal style rather than experimenting with high-concept editorial looks that would deviate from his established, cool boy branding. While it is tempting to view every detail of his appearance, or the lack thereof, as a tease for an upcoming project or NYC event, it is more accurate to view these rumors as a testament to the intensity of fan attention. Whether it is a perceived change in hair color, a new accessory, or the phantom red nails, these topics often become the focus of viral speculation because fans are eager for any sign of his next move. However, for those tracking his official style evolution, his focus remains on his collaboration with Calvin Klein and his ongoing music projects. If you encounter images of him with vibrant manicures, you are almost certainly looking at high-quality digital fan art rather than a genuine shift in his personal grooming habits. Jungkook's style choices is always at a fever pitch, especially when he aligns with major fashion houses like Calvin Klein.